Hey, folks.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Yeah, sorry about last week. I was not feeling that well.
Neither was I.
I did message Phil here saying, can we do it the other week? That I wasn't in that good of a shape.
No.
We're back now. Thank you. And let's see, you have anything to say, Phil?
Actually, good news. I do actually have a new video coming up in my channel. If you go ahead and follow me here,
All right.
I do have a new video coming up. Probably later. Probably as soon as we get off today. So.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us a teaser? Like, what is it?
Sure, I'll tell you that. I can't tell you what it is exactly because you have to make it yourself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but can you give us a little hint?
It's a cobbler.
What is it?
It's a cobbler.
Cobbler. Isn't that a pie?
It's pie filling with basically like a cake top. So.
Ooh, dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Yum. Yum. And before we get started, guys, I want to thank you for sending me, well, not me personally, but sending my niece a good happy birthday wishes. Thank you for all that.
Happy birthday, Kara.
Yeah, she turned 5. Good God. Good God.
Yeah. Amazing, huh?
And you know how many people came to her birthday party?
A lot, I'm guessing.
30 children screaming and yelling. That was brutal. But she enjoyed it. So, and I spent a lot of money on toys. Guys, toys are not cheap at all anymore. Good God.
Mm.
So yeah, anyway guys, let's get started. You ready, Phil?
Oh yeah. So what do you want to talk? We're in the year 2000 here, folks.
Oh yeah.
This is only the second episode where I can actually add some personal context.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Y2K.
Oh my God, the world's gonna end.
For some of you young people who doesn't know what Y2K is,
yeah,
it was people getting really afraid that the whole computer systems, electronic systems will be going down.
So basically, what they feared was going to happen was basically because the computers were set to read 19 something and were computerized, to read 19 something. They thought that once the millennia hit, it would go back to 1900. Mm-hmm. All the computers would date back to 1900 rather than 2000.
Yeah, but it didn't.
Guess what? Nothing happened because tech companies like where my dad worked at the time already had that contingency plan. They were already working on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're already working on it, which is why he didn't panic. He's like, they're already working on this. How you doing, Chiefs fan?
Hey, Chiefs fan, how you doing? How's your dad? And how is your wife? But yeah, everybody was worried about that.
Yeah, people gave up their life savings, almost like when 2012 hit, because the Mayan calendar ran out.
Oh yeah. Many people built their own bunker under the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Because they thought it was gonna. They thought the whole world was gonna be in fire.
So let's see
here. And in 2000, the president was Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton was our president in 2000. We
Mhm.
also had the 2000 Sydney Games, which was the first ever Olympic
Yes.
game held in the Southern Hemisphere. Um, that was the first Summer Olympics to be held in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
And that
Really.
was the first Olympics where they had Taekwondo and triathlon.
Really? Taekwondo. Okay. If you guys don't know what that is, that's Korean martial arts.
Taekwondo is a Korean martial art, usually just using your feet, though. I don't know if there's
Yep.
a lot. You don't use a lot of hands.
Well, you can use hands, but it's mostly about all. It's mostly for show. Basically, Taekwondo is like fancy kicks.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, it's not. It's not that useful in a real fight.
Ooh.
I can tell
Ooh,
you
hope
that.
you're doing okay, Chiefs fan. Hope she's okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, gee, man, that's hard. But I just turned 20 when
In 2000, right?
Yeah,
You know how old I was in 2000?
you're making me feel old.
I was
Yeah,
3.
you're making me feel old.
I was 3.
Good God.
You're
making
17 years
feel
older than me, Jay.
old.
You're 17 years older than me.
Yep. But
All is well, though. We're still good friends. Still at.
yeah, we are. And one more thing, my favorite game console came out that year too. And that was the PS.
Tornado? Tornado, Chiefs fan? Is that what happened?
Wait, what? Oh, wait. We are good. The area is not. 25 people die.
Ooh, flooding. Yikes.
In summer camp?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, but kids. Good Lord.
Anyway, let's get on a lighter note. Um, in the 2000 election, George Bush won over Al Gore.
Yep, Al Gore. I kind of like Al Gore.
He's definitely better than that idiot, but
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I was 20 years old in the year 2000. That was my best year ever. I started my first year of community college. Stop asking me.
questions and do the show.
What?
It's just been a while, man. It's just
I
been a
know,
while.
yeah. It's like, how rude. We're the host. We can do anything we want.
It's just been a while. That's all we're asking. So anyway,
I'm just kidding, Chief. Anyway, yeah.
Alrighty. And then there actually was a country song that was the top selling song in 2000.
Oh yeah, that's right.
"Breathe" by Faith Hill.
Which one?
"Breathe" by Faith Hill.
Oh right, okay.
Just breathe. Was the number one song that year. "Smooth" by Santana and Rob Thomas.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I just like the guitar playing on that one. "Say My Name" by Destiny's Child.
Ooh, I love that song. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's another go on. You know who got elected to be president of Russia that year?
Vladimir Putin.
Yep. That was his first year in office of being the president of Russia.
Oh dear!
In that year,
Holy crap! I didn't know she. I didn't know. Holy cow! Apparently, Pink released one of her first solos or albums.
oh yeah, you're
There
right
You
about
Go
that.
was one of her bigger hits.
Yeah, I love Pink.
I love Pink too, but I didn't know she was around for that long.
Oh no, she was like 18 at the time, I think.
Jesus, so she's got to be in her mid-40s now.
Yeah, she
Bye
came
bye
out.
bye by NSYNC.
Yeah, I think she came out when Britney, Christina, Backstreet Boys, and Sync, all of those guys came out at the same time.
NSYNC, bye bye bye.
And do not make fun of that song. That's a hit. That's a classic.
What, that one?
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's gonna be May. That one's also another one that came out in 2000.
Yep. I think I Wanted That Way by Backstreet Boys came out that year too.
Show me the meaning of being lonely. That's Backstreet Boys.
Oh yeah. That was on their fifth album, I think.
Let's see here. With Arms Wide Open by Creed came out.
Yeah, but back then I wasn't that into like rock and roll or alternative or.
The Way You Love Me by Faith Hill came out that year too.
You mean this kiss?
No. It's The Way You Love Me.
Oh, okay, yeah, the other one. Okay, yeah.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's the one. Okay, yeah. I thought it was.
Yeah,
I did it again.
Yeah, she had so many
Britney
hits,
Spears came out that year.
and
Well, a real
2000
Slim Shady, please stand up.
oh, don't mention Eminem, please. I really don't like Eminem at all.
Why is that?
As a rapper,
Why is that?
I don't know, man. I'm Eminem reminds me of Vanilla Ice.
Just with more talent. Vanilla Ice only got money off of other people's work.
Wow.
Okay, name one song that he did not copy off of another. His most famous song is Under Pressure, is a copy of Under Pressure with a updated beat.
Yeah, but everyone in that era was doing that anyway.
I mean, MC Hammer took the beat from Super Freak.
Yeah, so everybody was doing that in their era. So, I mean, look at.
Do you remember that? How about this one? How about Eiffel 65's Blue Dabba Dee? You know that one? I'm Blue Dabba Dee.
Yeah, that was such a annoying song.
No, I believe there is another one that came out.
That was all over the
I
radio.
believe there was another one.
Really, there was another one.
There was another one that. Oh boy. Hang on.
And in the year 2000, the soccer game,
Uh-oh.
Belgium and the Netherlands was
Oh boy.
what?
How's about? Do you know the hamster dance? Remember the hamster dance?
Hamster. What are you talking about?
I can't play it because YouTube would block our video, but
Yeah, but
The
Never
Hamster
heard
Dance
of
is
it.
one of the most annoying songs in the frickin' world.
What's the lyrics?
There is none. Dee 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 da dee doo doo dee da dee dee doo dee doo 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 doo.
Yeah, I remember the hamster.
I can't play it because, well, we'll get blocked. But
Maybe I was really, really, really drunk with my friends. That year.
let's see here. What movies came out that year? Oh, the live action How the Grinch Stole Christmas came out that year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that. I thought that was like earlier.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was like maybe a year later, like 2001. Gladiator,
Oh, what a classic.
The
That's a
Perfect
classic.
Storm. That's a good disaster flick right there.
Which one?
The Perfect Storm.
Why can't I remember that?
It's not the best, but Meet the Parents.
Oh, isn't that Ben Stiller's
Mm-hmm.
comedy movie?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I stopped watching that after the
And then
third.
the first X-Men came out.
Yes, it did. With Patrick Stewart as Professor X.
One of my favorite parodies and comedies of all time. Scary Movie came out in 2000.
Oh,
What up?
you mean with the what do you call it? The the
Scary movie.
Wayne's brothers.
The what?
The Waynes. They
From
made
Scary
the
Movie?
yeah, made scary.
Run, bitch! Run!
Oh boy.
And then Dinosaur. If you've ever seen that, that's a live action dinosaur movie that Disney did.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was terrible.
What's that
Aaron
about?
Brockovich with Julia Roberts came out that
Yeah.
year. Charlie's Angels came out that year. Big Mama's House. Remember the Titans came out in 2000.
I love that
I'm
movie
not gonna lie.
with
Denzel Washington. Yeah.
yeah with Denzel Washington, and he was like, I want to say it was a real life, based on a real life thing that happened.
Yeah, in Virginia.
Yeah. So yeah.
70s, yeah. The Patriot
Yep.
came out in 2000.
Oh well. And in that year, the Time Warner and AOL merged together.
Chicken Run came out and then let's see here. Castaway. That's one of my favorites.
Wow. She really got $20 million that year for that
Who?
one movie.
Who?
Julia Roberts.
For Aaron Brockovich?
Yeah, she was the highest paid female actor that year.
How about this one? How about Michael J. Fox as Stuart Little?
Oh, really?
When he's the mouse? Mm-hmm.
In the final episode of the Beverly Hills 90210, it ended. I used to watch that every single Sunday when I was a kid. That was a great show.
There's so many great movies that came out in 2000.
Really?
Hey, Stroud City, how's it going, man?
Hey, Stroud! How you doing, my man? Hey, Stroud, I apologize for Thursday we did have a special guest. I wanted him to talk. He only had about 20 minutes, so we couldn't read all the comments. So I apologize for that.
Yeah. Yeah. ER was still one of the biggest shows in 2000.
Oh, really? You are? Okay.
Saw the premiere of Survivor.
Yeah, yeah. Final, yeah, the
first season of Survivor came out in 2000. And it's still on.
And Hillary Clinton got elected to the U.S. Senate that year, too. I'm doing good, Stroud.
You're doing the news stories?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can find. And, Al Gore was considered to presidential election, but he lost. And in Texas, there were seven prison breaks. I did not know that. That is alarming. I wonder what was the best-selling car that year.
Probably was like a Honda Civic or something like that.
Oh yeah, no way. No way.
Toyota Camry. Look at that.
Good God. Really? Really?
Toyota Camry.
I hated that car. I really did. I really hated Camry.
So the Ford F Series actually sold over 876,716 vehicles in 2000.
So that was the best.
That was the biggest one.
Nice.
The Chevy Silverado sold 645,150. Ford Explorer, 445,157. And the first car was the Toyota Camry with 422,961 models sold. The Honda Accord, next one, 404,515 vehicles. Then comes the ugliest car of all, the Ford Taurus. Yeah. $382,305 vehicles of the Taurus sold. And then the Honda Civic. Then the Ford Focus. And then the Dodge Caravan or Grand Caravan. Minivan? A minivan.
Hey, minivans were so popular back in the day. I don't know why.
Conventional vans were also. So, what else do you want to do? What companies do you think started in 2002 or 2000?
I know it's not AOL.
AT&T.
No, AT&T was way earlier than that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not AT&T.
AT&T Mobility, also known as AT&T Wireless, and marketed as simply AT&T, is an American telecommunications company formed in April 2000 as Singular Wireless Company.
So you mean that?
Wholly owned subsidiary of AT&T Incorporated and provides wireless services in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
AT&T Mobility is the third largest wireless carrier in the United States. It's the third largest wireless carrier in the United States.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah.
Not at that time. No. Let's see here. Let's see here. What other companies do we know that are still around today? DeviantArt. It's an online community that features artwork and all that. DreamWorks Classics.
I think that
eHarmony started in 2000.
eHarmony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I thought Match.com was started.
It's earlier. That's like 2005. That's like
Match.com.
That.
I thought Match.com came out before eHarmony.
Yeah, it did.
And a fun fact, my profile is still on eHarmony.
1993 was Match.com.
But like I said, fun fact, if you go on Match.com or eHarmony, you're going to still find my profile on that website.
Of you?
I tried that on my dating thing when it first came out. So I created like 2 accounts, one for Match.com and one for eHarmony. I'm still up there.
Oh God! Yeah, I'm scared to look at how many.
You can see a younger version of me when I was 20 years old. It is hilarious. And spoiler,
alrighty.
my
and then
hair
we got
was black.
we got here.
I had blonde hair.
Hollister came out in 2000.
I love that brand.
JP Morgan Chase.
Morgan King, that's not here too.
JP Morgan and Chase and Company, and is now the largest bank in the world.
Right?
It is the largest bank in the world now.
Good God. It's like you go back and buy stocks. Jeez. Man, that would be great.
Don't know if you can buy stocks in a bank, but
I am holding off on the WWE stream until SummerSlam. So probably mid-August. But yeah, Phil.
oh yeah, StubHub.
StubHub?
StubHub came out in 2000.
Okay, nice.
Top Golf.
Top
TripAdvisor.
Wait, Budweiser came out in 2000?
Huh?
What did you say about Budweiser?
No, nothing. I just said TripAdvisor.
Oh, TripAdvisor. Oh, I thought you said Budweiser. I'm like, wait a minute.
Xbox Game Studios came out in 2000.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, nothing really.
Yeah, that's all about it.
That's not too big.
Yeah, it's not that big at all.
I mean, Netflix. While not founded in 2000, Netflix's on-demand video streaming services and flat-rate home delivery model. That was the year that Blockbuster could have bought Netflix.
And they missed
whiffed
out
on that one.
If they bought them out, that would have been a great thing to happen.
Yeah.
But guys, you gotta realize what Netflix was all about when they first started.
Yeah. Netflix came out in 1998, but they were almost bought out by Blockbuster in 2000.
And now look what happened. Netflix is still around, and
Blockbuster, I think, only has one store. There's one Blockbuster store. I think it's somewhere in California.
No, not in California. It's in Ohio.
It's in Ohio? Really?
And it's not even a store now. It's like a museum.
And Oregon, actually.
Yeah, Oregon. But it's not a store where you can't rent videos anymore. It's like a museum.
It's just reminisce of a bygone era.
I still have my Blockbuster video card from way back in the day.
Good God, man.
And you gotta realize, when Netflix first came out, it wasn't a streaming platform. It was where you get to actually
rent DVDs.
You sign up for the company, you pick the movies that you want to watch,
and they'll send it to you via direct mail.
Yeah, they'll send it to you by email.
Or direct mail.
Yeah, direct mail. Yeah, postal bill. And they'll send you an envelope, and when you're done with it, you can send it right back.
Yeah.
And at the time,
that's how we originally started our Netflix accounts.
Yeah, I think it costs about $10 a month for membership.
I don't know how much it was back then,
but I didn't like it too much.
The last
yeah, but I didn't like it because you had to wait until they send it to you.
Yeah, it was a big inconvenience at that point. But my family still has the last DVD they sent out. We're now returning it.
Why not?
Because they're just going to destroy it anyway. Because everything is online anyway.
And let me ask you what.
Plus, it's damn near impossible to find that copy on DVD.
Let me ask you, what movie was it?
Schindler's List.
Are you kidding me?
That's damned impossible to find on DVD.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That might be worth the money.
Yeah, that's worth the money, I think.
So, yeah. But, yeah, so.
I wonder why it's so hard to find on DVD.
Right now, physical copies are go instinct. You can't.
I understand, but you can't even find it on like streaming platforms or anything like that.
Oh, really?
Not that I can find.
Man.
Unless if someone like Max or something like that.
But yeah, that year it all started where people could order everything off.
Oh, okay. Apparently it's on Amazon Prime Video.
Okay.
Whatever.
So yeah, guys. But
yeah. Okay, I'm just curious now. How much did a Toyota Camry go for in 2000?
In 2000, let me guess before you say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess. 22 grand. Thousand.
A little bit high, actually.
Really?
About 18,000.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm. $17,973 for the base CE trim.
For a brand new one, right? Brand new.
Mm-hmm. Brand new car. $17,973.
That is cheap. I say that all the time, but
The gas price. What was the gas price in 2000?
I
Gas
would,
prices in 2000. Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say about $1.97.
that's a little bit high, but it was $1.51.
No way.
Average average price was $1.51.
Damn. That is wow. That is not. That's
That's a
not.
little bit different than the other day when we had 27 cents. Like the other week,
What?
27 cents a gallon
What? Where?
in 1952.
Yeah, but yeah, but you gotta consider inflation on that.
Okay, if it were adjusted for inflation, it would be well over $5 a gallon.
Yep. Yes, it would. Yep.
What else do you want to know the price of in 2000? How much was a Chuck E. Cheese ticket?
Chuck E. Cheese. I think Chuck E. Cheese was out of business.
Oh no, they weren't in. They were still in business in 2000. Hell yeah. In 2000, a large pizza cost $12.99.
And which brand was that?
Some locations also offered packages that included a pizza and a set amount of game tokens for a bundled price, which could be around $30.
Guys, leave in the comments. Have you ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese before?
Although we out here in Chicagoland, we have a place called Dave and Buster's. That place is so much more fun than Chuck E. Cheese ever will be.
Well, you know why?
Because there's so much more to do.
Not really, because Chuck E. Cheese is more for kids.
I don't know. I still got nightmares from those animatronics.
and David Buster is actually towards
Exclusively video games.
it's towards to older kids and older people.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I still enjoyed Dave and Buster's. My cousin had multiple birthdays out there, so
I mean, goodness sake, they even sell alcohol at David Buster's. You'll never find alcohol at Chuck E. Cheese's.
not unless you go into a liquor store that's usually conveniently right next to the Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to take it in.
Yeah, just get a small bottle and guzzle it down, and then walk right in.
Wow,
I know multiple people who did that.
man.
And then what else do you want to know? What prices do you want to know?
Eggs. It has to be like 75 cents for like a dozen.
Oh, the price of eggs?
Yeah. It has to be.
91 cents.
I was out by 20 cents. But that's hella cheap too.
When adjusted for inflation to $2022, the price would be about $2.03.
That's still cheap.
It's still really cheap.
Yeah, it's like, damn. But yeah.
But let's see here. Wait, no, we already do a gallon of milk.
How much was the orange juice back in the day? It couldn't be that much, right?
Yeah, because it was subsidized.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. 2000. Okay. I'd say it's probably around $1.80.
Wow,
$1.80 for a gallon of orange juice.
wow, that's kind of high for oranges.
No, it's also it's kind of a yeah. It's a lot of fun. But anything else you guys want to know the price of?
Not really. What about you? How much was the
Average home price? Or what?
The internet AOL?
How much was dial-up?
Yeah.
How much was dial-up internet in 2000?
I'm gonna say about $20 a month.
Bam. At $20 a month.
Oh, I was right.
Most dial-up internet plans were under $20.
Now.
A
Now I'm
56 gigabyte kig with a K dial-up internet was less than $20 a month.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one actually. Can you see how much?
Oh yeah. How much was an NFL?
Yeah. I'm still gonna say it was over $30.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Can we go back to this time?
What? How much was it?
In the year 2000, the average price for an NFL ticket was $40.73.
Was that the bleachers or
Average NFL price.
Jesus,
So I was taking all tickets.
Stroud, you got it on the money. You over about $1. Damn. I mean you were. That's hella cheap.
That's really cheap.
Like the other day, I was talking to
Hang on one second. Let me see if I can get the price from 2005 here.
Oh, you have it?
Mm-hmm. $59 for an October 9th, 2005 game at Lambeau Field.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, Stroud. No, I am not live streaming the Hall of Fame. There's nothing to live stream about for the Hall of Fame. But yeah, man.
That was cheap.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, Phil?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it'll be higher than that.
I'm still gonna say it's over $1,000, more than $1,000 for ringside seats.
Wow, $26.
For like Raw, SmackDown, or dark shows. What are we talking about here?
Average WWE ticket prices. A ticket to a Raw event could be around $26.
Oh, so that was Raw. What about pay-per-view though?
even floor seats for WrestleMania might have cost around $350.
What? No way, because right now, I was
Right
looking
now, you can get the absolute worst ticket in the stadium, and that'll be $381.
yeah.
Whereas today, I mean, you're getting, if you're on the floor, you're paying up to $5,000.
It's more than that.
I'll guarantee you it's more than that.
You know how much Tom Grossi paid for WrestleMania tickets
I
ringside?
don't want to guess.
He spent
10,000?
40 grand for one ticket.
20 grand?
40.
For one ticket?
Yeah. Ringside. Right behind the commentators. So,
But he also got to see The Undertaker return.
yeah. But basically, I think Tom spent around 80 grand to get 2 tickets for him and his dad. That's unbelievable expense, how expensive that ticket is. Good Lord. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do too. We all do. We all want to go back to 2000.
I want to go back to a pre 9/11 world where we're not panicking about anyone on a camel.
Yeah, but we're not going to go into politics. It's going to make
I'm not about to go into politics. It's just a simpler world back then. The biggest thing that was happening that year was because Bill Clinton couldn't keep it in his pants. That was still dominating headlines.
Honestly, that's all it meant.
No, that's the Republicans who impeached him because they couldn't get any.
Yeah, because they were jealous.
I'm just surprised that Hillary didn't go complete white trash woman on him. Just,
She's a classy lady. She wouldn't do that. Or would she?
Yeah. SpongeBob has already been out for a year of that year, so. Although, well, a lot of my favorite shows back in the day were on at that time. We had Dragon Tales. I don't know if you ever saw that.
What is Dragon Tail?
Oh, that was a PBS show, PBS Kids show. Late 90s, early 2000s.
On public television?
Yeah, PBS. Mm-hmm. And then, obviously, Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers was still on the air.
What about Reading Rainbow?
Reading Rainbow, I think, was still on.
That was my favorite one ever.
And then
3.
Arthur, I think, was on at that time. God, I hate that kid. Barney.
Have you ever watched that one show on PBS called 3, 2, 1?
3 to 1 Contact. That's the one my dad always watched. Yeah.
I love that. And also, what about was that show still on? It's about like remodeling houses, doing woodwork. I think the show is called This Old House.
I'm sorry?
Ever heard about the show called This Old House?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's still on the air.
It's still on the air.
Hell yeah.
How old is the host?
Oh, it's a new host, but...
Oh, it's a new host?
Oh, yeah. Bob Vila is long retired, so...
I was going to say. Man.
But still, it's on the air. Oh, yeah.
I'm like
it's subscribed to their YouTube channel as well, so...
I'm like, the guy was old when I was a kid. How old is he now? Jesus.
But one of my favorites that was a spinoff of that was New Yankee Warehouse. New Yankee
Oh,
Workshop.
yeah, where he did all the
He did all the fine woodworking.
Yeah. And there was one more show on there. It had a man and a lady doing all the repairs to the houses. But I forgot the name of the show.
Fixer Upper.
I don't know. It was on right after This Old House.
Oh, okay. It was on PBS.
Yeah, it was on PBS every Saturday, I think. Right after This Old House. I forgot who the guy was. There was a host that was a guy and a host that was a lady. I can't remember the name of the show.
No.
I used to watch that all the time.
Home Time. That the one?
Yes, it was. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, Home Time. I love that. I love that one.
Yeah.
That was a good one too. Man.
Home Time. Yep.
Yeah, and it was on back to back.
Yep.
So,
You want your home fixing needs?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I grew up on Zaboomafoo.
what?
Zaboomafoo. So if you know the Wild Kratts, that's a new PBS Kids show. But the Kratt brothers, before they did the Wild Kratts, also did a show based on a talking lemur, who informed kids about all the sorts of animals.
Me, I grew up on the Crocodile Hunter, Nickelodeon.
I was a Cartoon Network kid.
Yeah. Oh, I was never a Cartoon Network kid. I love Nickelodeon.
Nope.
Nickelodeon had the best shows. They had Doug, Rugrats. Oh, I think it was Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy, Hey Arnold, I think was also
Hey,
Nickelodeon.
hey Arnold, Goosebumps, Pete and Pete.
I believe Goosebumps was Disney, I want to say.
Goosebumps was Disney?
I want to say.
I thought it was Nickelodeon.
I know it wasn't Cartoon Network, so I didn't care.
Yeah,
So.
it's not Cartoon Network.
But then you also try to create sitcoms for kids, which I never could fathom with that.
Oh, why?
I didn't. I never liked iCarly or any of those other ones. So.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the ones in the 2000s. I'm talking about the ones in the end of the 90s and early 2000s. iCarly was out there.
Drake and Josh was, I believe, Disney, or was it Nick? I don't know.
No, it was Nick. What about Kenan and Kel?
I don't know. I didn't watch any.
Oh, man.
I mean, Rugrats gave me nightmares because of the animation style. It just looked creepy because of all the wrinkles and everything. And
Yeah, but that was the fun of it.
Max and Ruby. I don't know that one.
I heard of it.
That's
But
a little bit beyond me. So.
yeah, me too. I was old.
I was older.
Yeah, so.
Not really watching kids shows at that point. So.
Well,
Although
guys, That was the 2000. Is there anything else you want to say about it?
No,
Well,
not really.
oh, guys, I have another poll up this Tuesday. So you guys can vote on what decade or what year you want. But I know Phil really wants to do the 1960s.
Early 60s.
Yeah. So,
Pre-Vietnam.
but yeah, I have the pull out by Tuesday. So, and once again, do you have anything you want to promote?
If you guys subscribe to my channel, there will be a new upload sometime today, probably before I go into work. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
And Stroud, you want to know when's the next time I'm going to stream? The next time I'm doing a live stream, it's going to be this Thursday night. We're going to have a Q&A with all the stealth campers that I interviewed, like the West Wind, Random Adventures 2.0, Hammock Mountain, Camping with Champion. So we're going to have all 4 guys come on at the same time and talk to us about their styles of stealth camping. And if you guys are interested in that, come by. You can ask them any questions you want about camping outdoors or not to get caught by police, that kind of stuff. So it's going to be this Thursday. I know I said I was going to do it last Thursday, but some of the guys who wanted to come on couldn't come on because they were out of town filming. But luckily, everybody that wants to be part of it says they moved some stuff around and they fit me into their schedule. So we are going to be on there for probably an hour or 2. So come and stop by. It should be a fun one. And also, you might be able to catch Kenton because he's going to be on there too with me. So, oh, thank you, Chief. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. I will be reading comment. Well, not comment, but I will be reading questions. If you guys would write the question in the live chat. Yes, I will. I'll be reading the comments and the questions. So if you want, and like Phil says, he's gonna have a new video out later this morning or later
this morning. Yeah.
Later this morning. Go check it out. And if you're not a subscriber to his channel, just show him some love and go subscribe.
Yeah, they are pretty entertaining videos, so
yes,
I try and do a good job on them. So
he's downplaying it. His videos are awesome.
If you like cooking and entertainment, so
yeah, see, I'm a bad cook. I can admit that. For some reason, I even ruined a bowl of cereal.
Why, you put soda in it? Or water?
I mean, we didn't have milk time for water.
Yeah, that would do it.
I
mean, the only one I could see is maybe like if it's like a plain cereal, you can maybe put like root beer or something in it.
Yeah.
Like if it's not like if it's a non-flavored cereal, or even a vanilla flavored cereal.
Yeah. But you know, I did it with
Just go ahead and go up here. It's PHILIP 1L Rowers. Uh, it's I believe there's also a number in there in my title in my username. It's a 5079. Um,
But
it's-
yeah,
it's
and
fun
yeah,
stuff.
a brand new video is coming out tomorrow. Also, and I have one more thing to tell you guys. Well, no, two more things. I got invited on a different YouTube channel to be a special guest. So that's going to be happening in the next week too. So I'll tell you what channel that I'm going to be appearing on. But it's all about WWE and AEW wrestling. And also, guys, thank you for subscribing. I'm only 97 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers. 97. If you guys can help me get up to 2,000 by the beginning of
You just subscribed, Stroud City. You're good. Thank you for that.
If you guys can help me reach 2,000 subscribers by the beginning of the NFL season, that'll be great. That is our goal, to make it to 2,000 by the season start. So. And the channel name is Wrestling Related. Wrestling Related. I did an interview with them about a week ago, and they invited me to come on it to play a game with them. So we are talking all the details out, and I'll be on their channel in a week or two. So if you could go check their channel out, it's great. Once again, the channel name is Wrestling Related. Wrestling Related. But on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching so early in the morning. I apologize for last week, but you know, I have to take care of my health before I do anything. So that's
That's the most important.
Yeah, that's why we didn't have a show last week. But I really appreciate all you guys. Actually, we appreciate all you guys. And like I always say, stay safe, stay positive, and go Pack Go. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. I'll see you guys.
Stay safe out there. It's crazy out there with all the drunkards.
Yep. So yeah, you guys have a safe one, and we'll see you next time. All right. Late, peace, and we are out of here.